Storm in late April is bringing some big concerns about the possibility of widespread power outages, kind of like the October storm. Here in Buffalo, heavy wet snow began falling just before 9 this morning. There are no reports of any major accidents at this time, and we are keeping a close eye on some powered outages around the region. Meteorologist Brian Shaw is live to bring us up to speed on this part of our story. Brian.
Yeah, Victoria, it looks like we're seeing the snow starting to fall, the rain's changing over to snow in most of the areas as the temperature's dropping. Now, this storm is what is called a nor'easter. It made its way up the coast and started to affect the southern areas and just to our south and dropped almost a foot of snow in areas east of Pittsburgh. In the Johnstown area, seeing some very heavy snowfall in those spots. And there's other places in Pittsburgh that are already picking up upwards of 6 inches of snow, including our viewing area in McKean and Potter counties. Now, the storm is making its way from mainly the southeast to the northwest, and Allegheny County, Chautauqua County already starting to see some heavy snow. And those power outages that you talked about are starting to pile up. And we spoke with National Grid about bringing in extra crews to handle the potential damage.
Right now, we're going to deploy them in different places, primarily through the southern tier, because that's where, if this gets bad, that's where we're expecting to see the worst damage. But we would deploy them into different barns, crew locations, if you will, Olean, Fredonia, Franklinville, places like that. We'll have some here in the metro region as well.
Now, when we started to get those power outage reports in Allegheny County and those areas, they had only seen 2 or 3 inches of snow at that point in time. And that looks like what we're going to see for the Buffalo area, around 2 to 4 inches of total snow. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that we do see power outages here in the city and around the northern areas as well that aren't expected to see a lot of snow because it's very heavy, it's wet, and it could easily bring down those trees and power lines. Reporting in Buffalo, I'm Brian Shaw.
All right, thank you, Brian.